Taking a look at a couple of different AR15 front sight options. We've done a little quick familiarization with the flip-up rear sights. So now we'll take a look at some front sights. This is your standard A-frame on this Colt. Just a good solid pinned front sight, so it's pinned to the barrel, so it's very, very durable. This has a A2 front sight post, just a square front sight post with pretty heavy duty wings to protect it. So this is the most common front sight you're going to run across on an AR15 and one of the most durable. This is from a Colt 6920. Now this is a Colt 6940, which has this integral rail, and this comes with a flip down front sight that's again pinned to the barrel, and it gives you a little bit different wings on here, but it still has a standard A2 front sight. So that's an option, but it's limited just to this Colt 6940. But there is it's also a good representation of some of the gas blocks that have a flip up front sight built into it, instead of just having a fixed sight gas block or a rail extending over your gas block that has a rail mounted one. So this is the Troy Industries, which is one of the most popular sights out there. A lot of private labels put their name on these sights as well, such as Smith & Wesson, LaRue Tactical, LWRC, and a couple others. But this is it has a nice locking detent, so it locks in the upright position. This is the HK version, so it has this big rounded hood as opposed to that straight up wings like that on a standard A2. They do make a version of that. We'll show you over here. This is the later model that uses a standard A2 front sight post. Some of the other ones use an AK front sight post, some of the early Troy sights. But it has a locking detent. You push that detent, this will flip down. It lays pretty nice and tight to the rail. And if you want to deploy it, all you do is grab it, flip it up, and now it's in the locked position. So the other version of the Troy is right here, and it's basically the same base and the same very similar body, except for this one has a standard AR15 type wings on it, and again it locks down and flips up like that. Some people prefer this sight picture, some people prefer the HK type sight picture. It's just personal preference. Another one that's new on the market, but it's proven to be a pretty good design here, is the Magpul MBUIS, the Magpul backup iron sight. This one is made out of all polymers, so it's about half the cost of a comparable like this Troy Industries all machined aluminum sight. This one lays pretty low on the sight, on the rail. You can push it, and this will deploy. It flips up. It sort of locks in the upright position, but it can, if it gets bumped, it'll be spring-loaded and fall down. This uses an A1 front sight post that's a little bit different. Once you get it zeroed, you put in a roll pin and fix the position on it, but that's a pretty good little sight out there. And this is a Midwest Industries that's kind of a very similar to like a Troy Industries, just it's not as heavy duty manufactured, has this little locking detent. So it locks in the upright position. You can push that detent and it'll lay flat. And this is a little bit less expensive than, it's kind of a mid-range between the Magpul and a Troy Industries. So that's just a quick look. There's definitely other options on the market, but these are some of the most popular that people are running right now.